Have you ever wondered what the Bible says about abortion? It's a question that has been asked countless times, sparking debates and conversations worldwide. The topic of abortion is a contentious one, often dividing opinions and generating a whirlwind of emotions. But one thing is certain, it's an issue that demands our attention and contemplation. Now you might be wondering, does the Bible explicitly mention abortion? Well, the short answer is no. However, don't be too quick to dismiss its guidance. The Bible, while it may not directly address abortion, does provide us with profound insights on the value and sanctity of life. From the first breath of Adam to the intricate formation of a baby in its mother's womb, the Bible underscores the preciousness of life. It paints a picture of a creator who values every life, every heartbeat, every breath. This understanding forms the bedrock of our exploration into what the Bible may infer about abortion. So what does the Bible say about the sanctity of life? To answer that, we need to delve deeper into its pages, interpret its teachings, and understand its perspectives. Let's journey together as we unravel this complex yet vital topic. Let's delve into the Bible and see what it says about the sanctity of life. Now, the Bible doesn't directly mention the word abortion, but there are several passages that indirectly touch upon this issue, emphasizing the value of life even within the womb. Let's start with Exodus 21, verses 22 to 25. It's a bit complex, but in essence, it discusses a situation where harm comes to a pregnant woman, causing her to give birth prematurely. If there's no serious injury, the offender must pay a fine. However, if there's injury to the woman or the child, then the law of an eye for an eye applies. This reflects the value of both the mother's and the unborn child's lives. Next, let's turn to Psalm 139, verses 13 to 16. Here, the psalmist speaks of God's intimate knowledge and crafting of us, even when we were in our mother's womb. It beautifully conveys the idea that we are known, loved, and valued by God from the very start of our existence. Finally, we look at Jeremiah chapter 1, verse 5. This verse is often quoted in discussions about the sanctity of life. It says, "Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. Before you were born, I set you apart." This is God speaking directly to the prophet Jeremiah, but it carries a broader implication, that every life is known and purposed by God from conception. From these verses, it's clear that the Bible upholds the value of life, both born and unborn. It teaches us that life is not just biological but spiritual, and that it begins at conception, not birth. As we can see, the Bible places a high value on human life, even before birth. Beyond direct verses, the Bible also provides a theological perspective on the issue. One of these perspectives springs from the doctrine of Imago Dei, which translates to image of God. This doctrine emphasizes that every human is created in God's image, meaning each life, regardless of its stage, carries an inherent dignity and value. This belief underscores the sanctity of life, emphasizing the importance of protecting and nurturing it at all costs. Now let's turn to one of the 10 commandments, "You shall not murder," found in Exodus 20 verse 13. This commandment is a divine decree, a prohibition against taking another's life. It is interpreted by many as a clear directive that upholds the sanctity and value of life. In considering these theological principles, we see a theme emerging from the scriptures. The Bible, through the doctrine of Imago Dei and the commandment against murder, underlines a deep respect and reverence for life. From a theological perspective, the Bible underscores the importance of every life. Now that we've explored the biblical perspective, it's time to reflect. We've journeyed through a myriad of scriptures, interpretations, and theological perspectives, striving to uncover what the Bible might say about abortion. While there is no explicit mention of abortion, we found that the Bible places a strong emphasis on the value and sanctity of life. From the formation in the womb to the breath of life, each stage is depicted with profound significance. We also discussed how various interpretations and theological perspectives can influence our understanding of these scriptures. Some argue that life begins at conception, while others believe it starts at birth. This diversity of thought reflects the complexity of the issue and the richness of the biblical text. So let's take a moment to engage with these ideas. What are your thoughts on this? How do you interpret these verses and principles? Share your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear your perspective.